Okay, it's being recorded right now. Yeah, you're
Recording now.
probably okay. So you asked me a question: what makes Consulto? What differentiates Consulto from other solutions? Right.
Yeah.
I think the answer is we're focused around video conferencing rather than a chat plus video conferencing. We're centered around video conferencing because we want to help our customers go personal again with their customers. Now, with that, many features and things come along. One is the fact that we provide scheduling because video conferencing can happen instantly from the website. That's great. But in many cases, it also requires some scheduling and meetings being coordinated. And instead of you or your customers going and purchasing another software like Calendly, we decided to give it, as part of the solution. So that's one. The second is this multi-agent that I just showed you a few moments ago. This multi-agent, as I mentioned, it's not a faceless agent that you're gonna interact with on the widget. It's someone in real life, in real time that you're gonna speak with in a few moments, and you want a list to select from. And that's why we created this multi-agent list. There are a lot of other small
But
stuff.
you can text also if you want to chat. Text, no problem.
Yeah, of course you can. Actually, it's not only that. Today, in order to have a video conversation with a customer, it's a multi-level operation, right?
Right.
You would need Calendly to set up the meetings. You would need Zoom to host the calls. You would need HubSpot to keep the notes. You would need Intercom to send live chat messages back and forth. You would need Zapier to connect everything. I mean, it's just a lot of things that
And
need to be.
and the calendar integrates with Outlook and Gmail calendar or Google Calendar.
So right now we tightly integrate with Google Calendar, and
Right.
there is also an integration with Outlook, but with links and not tight integration.
Right. Okay.
Google Calendar is integrated behind the scenes, with our servers
Right.
communicating.
Like me, I have a Google Calendar, but it integrates with Outlook. So if I come from you to Google, and then from Google, it automatically will populate my Outlook.
Right, exactly. So you talked about I mentioned that you'd need a lot of tools, and when you have a lot of tools, that means that the data is fractured.
Right.
You would have where do you keep notes after your Zoom meetings? Probably in
Yeah.
some tool, right? And
My,
your call recordings are probably somewhere in the cloud.
right.
And if you send chat messages in the Zoom meeting, what happens to these after the meeting ends? Boom, it vanishes, right?
Right.
We have everything in the same, customer feed. By the way, this is the meeting that I mistakenly deleted last time.
Uh huh.
But so this is very unique to Consulto. So you can see everything, all the interactions, including voice messages,
Right.
including meetings being scheduled, including images and files that were shared and contact forms and your private notes. Okay, you can keep private notes, and these will be attached to the customer in the customer feed. And the call recordings is in the customer feed. Okay, this is the call recording that happened with my demo account, Ilan. And
Right.
soon I'll have another call recording with our, with you, because that's what's being now recorded, right?
Right.
So we help businesses organize data that comes back and forth from these meetings with customers. And the third part is the way we think we're going to boost these meetings with lots of immersive solutions like the 3D Sense that I think I showed you last time.
Right. The 3D.
Right. Right. We talked
You
about
want
the
to
3D.
go and demo a product, or you need to look at a product with a potential buyer, or even somebody that bought your product.
Exactly. So differentiating factors, again, everything, it's an all-in-one solution. It's a multi-agent that enable anyone to provide multiple agents to talk from the same website at the same time with multiple customers.
and also you can have multiple webs if you have different shops that you own. You can use the product on multiple websites
Exactly.
without having to get a separate license each time.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go watch your videos, and I very much appreciate it as usual. It's highly unusual for the CEO of a company to always be accessible to the degree that you are. I know how busy you are, and I very much
It took us two weeks to coordinate the meeting, so I'm
that,
fine.
that that's no problem.
No,
No
but
problem at all.
this is I think maybe this, after this AppSumo campaign, we got lots of feedback and lots of feature requests.
Yeah, I actually got another email yesterday to add comments up on AppSumo from you guys, which I thought was kind of cool. That you're constantly pushing that out to remind people to go and rate and give comments. But
Right. So the thing is that we got lots of feature requests and lots of feedback, and I can say that we were surprised from one thing, but it's probably related mainly to the AppSumo community. It's actually the sub accounts that we talked about before. It's not so important for other customers, but the other features we already knew that we need, and they were on a roadmap. And I
nice.
think and I think the reason is that we have so many conversations with customers because they come on our website and we're accessible and we talk and we understand the need. And you told me that you started with a few moments ago by saying, yeah, it's great that we can talk with the CEO is accessible. I think this is my job to understand what people need and what they find interesting and valuable in the product.
Right, but it's like anything. As you grow and your client base grows, to spend a half an hour, with a client on video conferencing, and all of a sudden it's 15 videos a day, and you're trying to figure out how you're running the company instead of talking to clients, and you got to bring other people in, the
Yeah,
marketing side to start doing that. But right now, since you're still in early stage, I can take advantage of the fact that you are
exactly.
available.
Exactly.
So cool.
Okay.
And my offer still stands to you. Anytime you want to talk to me or get me involved with your company, I'm happy to lend my expertise in trying to get you guys out. And one thing that'd be cool is if you do upload this video out into YouTube, I'm happy to go on to LinkedIn and share it with my base and push it out to other social media platforms. Even though I think LinkedIn, is probably where most of your client base might live. Although I'm finding even for even customers that I never thought would be there for, let's say, a more professional audience, I find them on Instagram too, which is kind of shocking, but they are there.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool to push it out.
All right. I'll
But
send
I
you.
won't. But I won't do that without your permission. And if it's not uploaded, I won't do it because there might be things you're showing me that shouldn't be public yet. That's up to
No,
you.
no, nothing here is secret. We already revealed all the, not all, but what we what we kept in secret for the AppSumo. It's already revealed.
And I also like the fact that on your website you allow people to go in and put in there the wish list, to add to the roadmap, and then based on it being, I guess people like it, they can vote it up. You take a look to see if that's within that priority roadmap that you guys have brought out as a strategy for your
Oh yeah,
company.
for us it's gold. This part is gold for us because it
Perfect.
just aligns the
Right.
company.
Right. All right, Ilan, I'm going to let you get going.
Thank you very much. And I'll send you this time I'll not delete the recording.
Okay, perfect.
Thank
Take,
you.
take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.